everybody, this is Dtales 0026. We're here with Gamefurs, an extra called Interviewing the Artists. And we are interviewing Libra, who did our intro, luckily, or will do our intro because we haven't actually done it yet.
Yay.
So I wanted to ask...
Again?
Again, this is a failed recording that we had to do again. How did you get into artwork?
Well, it all started, actually, it didn't start with artwork, it actually started with writing. I started writing science fiction novels. Well, it was one novel, it was around 400 pages, and I never actually finished it, but there it is. And then I eventually, my research, I wanted to draw covers or nice illustrations for it, and I just practiced drawing. Just like everyone else, I started with anime mostly because it was easier, because that was the most artwork I was exposed to, and I practiced, and one thing led me to another, and I stumbled into furry mostly because I was researching just science fiction stuff with anthropomorphic animals, and that led me to FA, and I was like, this is I can see myself doing this, and I landed on the furry fandom.
Well, did you say I can see myself doing this, or I can see myself doing that guy?
A little of
both. Made it sound.
Yeah, a little of both.
Little of both. Yeah, because I've seen some of your more questionable artwork. Obviously, I'm showing.
Yes.
I'm showing the clean artwork in the background. Maybe I'll do the more questionable stuff, but I'm gonna have to do the censor bar thing.
Well, you're probably only gonna see the eyes then. Just kidding. But seriously, it's Oh yes. Well, going back to art, it was a very wasn't hard. It was very annoying, actually. It's very annoying when you draw something, you post it, and someone tells you wrote the thumb in the wrong side, and I just go, fuck. Well, yeah.
Yes. So, you were sharing a story with the last recording that you actually artwork kind of saved your butt when you came here, because you're actually you're not native. You're not, you weren't born in America, but you came here.
Yes.
And
I'm not a Native American. I just played one on TV.
No, but you were saying artwork kind of saved your butt. Why don't you tell us that story?
Oh yes, they saved my butt because I was part of the deferment action that Obama did. The little strategy to get extra votes from the Hispanic community. Basically, I was part of the Dreamers Act because my parents brought me here without my consent when I was about 10, and I've been stuck here because our papers expired. They were fixed. I wasn't. And I had to pay like $600 and my grandmother paid for half. I paid for the other half. So around it was like $1,200, and I paid $600, and I was broke. I didn't have a job. I couldn't have a job because I didn't want to steal jobs from real Americans. They jerk our jibs! No, I didn't. Yeah. So anyway, I decided to draw a bunch of sketches for $25 each, and that was speed sketches. My fastest sketch ever recorded. I actually had my little iPod there, and I recorded myself drawing. It was called Water Fox, and it's a fox that obviously is made out of water. Well, let's just say the drawing is anthropomorphic and leaves nothing to the imagination. And under an hour and a half, I was able to ink it, color it, make the water effect, making him seem transparent and stuff, and I was able to do it. That was my fastest drawing ever, and complete drawing. That was commission caliber, and with that, I was able to save $600. And funny story about that, my mother's always told me that. My mother, not mothers. She doesn't swing that way. My mother told me that I was wasting my time, that I should get outside. I do go outside. I do exercise. I'm not a basement dweller. No offense to those who dwell in basements. Sometimes the Earth's atmosphere is damaging to us.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a basement. I have a room, so.
My mother told me to either, if I had a real job, I could have had the money by now. So I told her, okay, Mom, I'm just going to draw, and I'll give you the money, and you'll believe me that drawing is not a waste of time. I said, deal. And she said, deal. And, of course, she didn't believe me. And a week and a half later, I saved up $600, and I gave the check to her hand, and I told her, here, Mom, $600. Now shut up. Well, didn't tell her to shut up, but she got the point.
Yeah, that's, I'm glad you can make so much money off of artwork. Speaking of making money off of artwork, can you tell everybody where to find your artwork?
It's Libra. It's on Libra 11 on FA. That's about 80% of where I post it. All my naughty art, and that's Libra/11. Not slash. It's -11. Slash is something else. I always keep forgetting. I have dyslexia. Shut up. So it's www.furifvanity.net, user Libra-11. And I have all my links there. I have a Tumblr to see all my chicken scratches with color. People say I should charge people to draw those because they're so damn fast, but it's just practice, people. I just draw whatever the hell I want because it's practice. Leave me alone. Just kidding. But yeah, sometimes I'm nice, and if you ask me, like, hey, can you draw my character, I'll say, maybe in practice, and you can probably see on my Tumblr if I remember to post it.
Okay.
Because I have like a backlog of drawings I haven't even posted there. But I do have a Ink Bunny account. We can all expect what we'll see there, trust me. And I started on DeviantArt around the November of 2007, and that's where I first posted art, and you can see how badly I sucked at first. And people say, you're bored with talent? You're not bored with talent. Talent is an illusion. All you can do is be good enough to hide your mistakes. That's the best you can do, trust me. And
that is a philosophy that I'm sure a lot of people are going to love to take.
Yeah. Michelangelo kind of started the tradition when he destroyed his first draft of the Sistine Chapel.
Okay, that works for me. I will have all of the said links in the description of the video, and do you have any other thoughts that you want to talk about, like maybe your favorite commissions? Or?
Oh yeah, my favorite commission was actually, well, two of them. Well, one of them only counts as commission because only one of them paid for it. Because obviously Lurdanjo, my mate, he gets it for free. Yes, I know it's unfair, but still, it's love. And I do not dare to upset him. He loves androids, and I'm afraid that if I upset him, he might send a horde of zombie-eating androids to take care of the undone work. I'm just kidding. He's not like that. He's nice.
He's going to send the furry Terminator.
Yes. Well, Scaly Terminator. He loves scalies.
Okay, Scaly Terminator. That works.
Yes. My favorite drawing was for him. I did it for Valentine's Day. And it's his muscular, furry android character. He named it Therm. And he loves his character, so I drew him for him. And ironically enough, I think it's one of my best, and it only has 40 favorites. And it's okay, it's furry vanity, what do I expect? I think I'll get more views if I have two furry boys doing each other than just one guy just showing his body.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, it's the internet, what do you expect? And the only place you're gonna see clean art and people, behaving themselves, it's probably CBN.com, I think. Yeah, the Christian Broadcasting Network.
Yeah. Well, you look at it this way, like, there's a lot of artists that will just appease the fans, but you draw art because you love drawing art.
Yes.
So I think it's very safe to say that artwork done by an artist who loves the art more than an artist trying to appease everyone will always be recognized more, like, in the long run.
Yeah, but it's
and even if it's not, it's it's good to have passion for what you're doing.
Yeah, everyone probably knows Anta. He started the same way. Of course, he's probably one of the furry gods of the fandom because what he says goes. And right now, the fandom's being flooded by femboys. Not that I complain, but we want something new once in a while. And
yeah.
And it's nothing bad, but hey, we all like our stuff. Oh, and by the way, now that I remember, I want to give a shout out to my lovely boyfriend because he has a YouTube channel, and I'm just gonna give him some shameless promotion. His channel is Lurdanjo. As soon as I figure out how to spell it, it's Lurdanjo, Lurdanjo on YouTube because he needs the views. Yay! Also, my other favorite was for my friend Sorax89. I'd rather not say real names for now. He has a couple of really interesting characters. They sound oddly generic, but they're actually really interesting because I love latex, drawing it. I have yet to experience it in real life, the fetish way, but yeah. Not that you want to know that.
We'll see if we can't change that at some point.
Yes. Probably. I'm going to Anthrocon. Anything can happen there. But of course, Lurdanjo's going to be there, so you might want to watch out. So it's probably going to be a 5-foot perimeter there where he's going to guard me. So anyway.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. He's cool. Don't worry. Anyway, the two characters is Rubber Pantress and Rubber Husky. Very original. But they are actually very, very sexy characters, despite being girls, and I like guys. But I love drawing shiny stuff. I don't care if it has a vagina on it. But anyway, so they are very nice characters. They're basically living sex toys, and they cuddle you and smother you and on occasions give you blowjobs. But
hey, whatever works.
Yep. And honestly, I really enjoy them. I really enjoy drawing them mostly because they're all shiny all over, and I love shiny stuff. Just hold the shiny stuff in front of me, I'll probably follow you.
I will test that theory at some point.
Yes, I know you will. Oh, by the way, I will be at Anthrocon for the first time ever since the U.S. government can finally allow me to travel around the state, country. Yay! Because I couldn't get out of the state for some reason, some weird immigration thing.
All right, so I'm glad that they'll be able to see you at Anthrocon.
Yes, it's my.
And I look forward to any commissions you do for Gamefurs.
I love for drawing for you because Gamefurs. What's more exciting than games and furs? So you smash them together. That's actually kind of hot.
I think this interview has left a very deep impression of where your mindset is.
Yes, but trust me, I'm not I'm not a horny bastard. I'm actually very political. I'm a very outspoken atheist that actually went to a Southern Baptist church, and I brought them fossils, and trust me, they did not like that. I think they damned me to hell. Oh well.
Yeah, stuff like that happens.
Yes, and I'm actually I didn't even want to draw furry art in the first place. My actual first passion was space. I actually wanted to be an astronaut and go to Mars. I actually liked Mission to Mars. I have no idea why people didn't like that movie. I liked it. I'm weird that way, I guess.
No, that's not weird. Everybody's got their passions.
I mean, I'm a sci-fi geek. I watch Stargate, basically that franchise. Star Trek, X-Files. There's a couple of obscure shows like 7 Days, that the time machine that takes you back in time. Doctor Who. Oh my God, Doctor Who. I love that show so much.
Well, I'll tell you what. If we ever have a theme episode of sci-fi furs in gaming, I will definitely bring you back for that one.
Yay! Especially if you do a show about Babylon 5. Please remember that show. It's what inspired Mass Effect. I mean, seriously, if people watch Babylon 5 and compare it to Mass Effect, they're practically the same thing, except Mass Effect kind of sucks.
I think we've pissed off the Mass Effect fans just a slight bit.
Yeah. Well, it's not. I love the game. It's just the ending of the third one kind of sucked.
No, I think everyone agrees on that one. Yeah, all right, so...
Sorry about taking all your time. Now you need to talk about video games. Yay.
No, this is your segment. I don't mind you taking up some time.
Okay, but no, don't worry. I'm not a horny perv. I'm actually...
Yeah, I think we got off that subject a while ago.
Yes. Sorry, my mind wanders like that. I'm actually going to start a webcomic of my own. Remember that 400-page novel? I'm actually going to turn it into a webcomic. Because, well, that's always wanted to do one. Actually, what inspired me to continue drawing in the first place was actually a webcomic that I saw a long time ago. I'm sure you guys are familiar with two kinds of, and there was a whole issue with that I'd rather not talk about because it's kind of legal stuff. But anyway, I really enjoyed the artist is Tom Fishback, probably butchering the last name, is Fishbach. Anyway, it's because actually he had a lot of, don't want to say much, but basically his webcomic was inspired by racism in his area. Mine is going to be inspired by religion because I'm a very outspoken atheist and I really had a hard time with faith. It was really hard.
Well, I'm glad you could find yourself in...
Yes.
Whatever.
I found my little niche in the universe, so I'm going to try to fill it.
Yep. Okay. So, like I said, I have all your links in the description, along with any other links that Libra might want you to know about. And, as you've seen through this video, I've been showing some of his cleaner artwork. I'm sure we will see you back for an interview probably when your webcomic debuts. I don't mind doing publicity for that.
Yay, and I'm going to work hard on it because... I want to also say that if you guys are familiar with there's a small comic I made a long time ago. It was called Bonding. I'm actually going to work on the second chapter. It's going to be longer this time, 20 pages instead of 9. Yes. So
that's one more link in the description, which I love doing. So we will see you next time on Gamefurs Extra, another series of interviewing the artist. And don't forget to watch the main series of Gamefurs because we are going to tackle those topics of gaming and furry and other things. I don't know because we haven't filmed the first episode yet.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, but we will see you next time on Gamefurs Extra. And thank you, Libra, for coming in and talking to us.
Oh, it's no problem. It's a great privilege to be here.
All right, so we will see you next time. Laters.
Yay.